Chuck is a fictional TV character who was a simple computer nerd working at a chain store until a secret government computer program was downloaded into his brain. Suddenly, he was thrust out of his so-called loser life into the role of important government spy. How many of us have joked about putting a book under our pillow, maybe even the Bible, and waking up the next morning having absorbed it via osmosis? That way we can be a scholar without having to do the hard work of constant, serious study. Well, here in the real world, we know that doesn't happen any more than Chuck received that computer program download. We learn God's Word by spending long hours reading it. After the passages instructing Israel to choose judges who follow the law, God added an important section directed to Israel's kings, Deuteronomy 17 verses 14 through 20. They wouldn't have kings for another 400 years, but God was never caught by surprise. Rule number 1, God will choose the king. Rule number 2, he must be an Israelite. Rule number 3 came a series of he shall nots. He wasn't allowed to acquire horses, wives, or wealth because those would draw him away from God. That's verses 16 and 17. More importantly, and our focus today, is that he was required to write out his own copy of the law. Always keep it near and read it daily. That's verses 18 and 19. That way he would know the law and learn to respect God. And when he learned to respect God, he would keep the law and remain humble, leading to a long and prosperous reign. That's verse 20. Learning God's Word by daily reading and meditation benefits everyone who does it. It reminds us that we can't absorb it by osmosis or direct download. It trains us to be diligent in our study. It creates a hunger for more, and it keeps us humble. We may not be kings, and we certainly can't download the Bible into our brain all at once, but we can keep a copy, read it daily, learn to revere God, and live. His Word then will transform our hearts and minds to prove the will of God, Romans 12:2. Morning Minutes in the Bible is a daily dose of God's transforming Word. Come back for more tomorrow. Until then, this is James McClenny hoping you have a great day.